Good morning, lovelies. Welcome to another edition of Sundays with Sam. Glad to have you with me today to start your week off right with your weekly devotional. Don't forget to like the channel. Don't forget to invite your family and friends to subscribe. Today we're going to be talking about peace. Isn't it good when you can just walk in peace and not be all stressed out? Just calm and collective. Okay, let's get into this word, peace. I leave the gift of peace with you, my peace. Not the kind of fragile peace given by the world, but my perfect peace. Don't yield to fear or be troubled in your hearts. Instead, be courageous. That's John 14:27, the Passion Translation. And when I was reading that, I was looking at that word fragile. When you put fragile on something, that means, it's easily broken. So you have to just be really careful with it. But isn't it good to know that the peace that God gives us is not fragile? It's not easily broken. So we need to walk in that kind of peace where we don't let things just razzle us and we get all upset and frustrated because we got that strong kind of peace that's not fragile. And y'all know I like acronyms, so I decided I'd do an acronym on peace today. So when you look at the P, that means prayerful. You know that prayer is the foundation. We always need prayer. And that's that communication with God. So we're going to look at P as prayerful. E, even tempered. So, that's when I think of even tempered, I think of a person that's not moody, that's not up 1 minute, down 1 minute. They just on an even flow. They're not all wishy-washy and stuff, and you just don't know how they're going to be today. And you got to walk around them like you tiptoeing on eggs, because you don't want to hurt their feelings. So we want to be even-tempered. A, above the circumstances. So, there can be things happening in your life, but you don't let it get to you because you got faith in God, and you know that faith focuses on God and not on the circumstances. So you're going to be above those circumstances. C, as in that's calm. You just cool and calm. There's a lot of stuff going on around you, but hey, you holding it in the road. And just imagine that you're on the beach and you're just laying out, and the wind is blowing, the water, the emerald waters are just kind of flowing, and everything is all peaceful and calm. Just imagine yourself in that situation where you're just looking at God's marvelous works. You're just so calm and peaceful. Yeah, I like that scene. E is easygoing, and you don't rock the boat. You just go with the flow and never let them see you sweat. Hey, whatever it is, hey, I'm good. You just easygoing. So that's just my little acronym for peace. So you just think about those words and see if you can just kind of walk that out in your daily life. All right, so let's just look at another little explanation on peace. Experiencing peace in all things means that peace is available to you regardless of what things may look like. We all experience different situations that may try to pull our peace from us. But the truth of the matter is that peace is not based on our circumstances or the situation. Like I just said before, we're going to focus on God and not the situation, because peace is a promise given from God, that in Him we can call on the Prince of Peace and find our hope in Jesus. So despite whatever you might be facing today, you're called to be an agent of peace in the world. So when we know that God is working on our behalf, then we can carry ourselves with a holy confidence, bringing His peace into any situation. He's not surprised by any day-to-day challenges that we face. He already know, God sees the end from the beginning. He know already. So he gave us the key to carrying peace by abiding in a relationship with Him. And so that means, you got to abide in Him on a daily basis. The Bible says that Jesus is the vine and we are the branches. And so as we remain connected to Jesus, then we can bear fruit because we are the branch that's connected to that vine. And the vine is the source, then that enables us to bear the fruit. Peace is a fruit of the Spirit that we can experience in our daily walk. Peace is found internally through connection and dependence on God. Like I said, abiding in God. Then that peace is found. However, the fruit that we produce is not for our consumption. The peace that we are called to carry as followers of Jesus is powerful. It's a peace that can de-escalate tension. So you can go into a situation that's all heightened with people, just all in an uproar. And you should be able to walk in that situation with the peace of God in you and around you to de-escalate the tension in that situation. A peace that fights against fear, a peace that fights against worry, a peace that fights against anxiety. So we need to be able to call upon that peace that can shift the atmosphere. So if there's any kind of anxiety or worry, just think about that peace that's on the inside of you that God gave you. So you can just calm that situation down. Just be above the circumstances. And just have like a peace about you that can affect whatever's going on with other people. Because that fruit that we're bearing, because we are branches attached to the vine, we should be able to just let that fruit in us overflow to other people. Okay? We need to let the peace that's in us overflow to other people. So just think about ways that you can actually carry the peace of God with you throughout every day. And when you're in situations where, it's people are all in an uproar, you be the one that de-escalate it and bring it down by bringing God's peace into the situation instead of being a part of the situation. You just kind of help to smooth things over. Okay, so that's my lesson for today. It was a short lesson, but I just want us to think about that peace that we have within us, and as we abide in Jesus, and when we going through situations, just think about that peace, and just calm yourself down. Just take a deep breath, and know that God is with you. And I was thinking about this song is I Am Not Alone. And the chorus of that says, what does it say? Your spirit lives within me, so I will walk in your peace. Your spirit lives within me, so I will walk in your peace. My victory, my victory. So know today that you got the victory because you are walking in God's peace. Okay. I am one and only one. I can't do all things, but I can do some things. That I can do, I ought to do. And by the grace of God, I will do it. Go out and have yourselves an amazingly awesome week. And I will see you right back here next Sunday.